Same bad channel, same bad place. That's what my one of my old shipmates, I don't know what you call a nigga on shore duty, but shore mates? I don't know. He used to say this shit every day when we came into the shop. What's going on? Same bad channel, same bad place. God damn, nigga. Hurry the fuck up. Slow ass. Anywho, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. Inspired to make a second video. I made one, I think a couple days ago, and I posted it yesterday because it wouldn't post the day before or whatever. But the point is that because it wouldn't post, I went back and watched my video, and I never usually go back and watch my videos. I mean, if I edit it, that's about all the watching I do. I really never really go back and watch my videos unless I'm trying to find something specifically. But I don't really be looking at it like, okay, let me make sure this, and that, woo-de-woo. But anywho, I watched my video yesterday just for that purpose. I just wanted to look because it wouldn't upload. And I was just like, like, what is the quality like on this shit or whatever? And the quality was very fucking clear. It was a little too clear. The shit was showing like me spitting every sentence. It was just like... every sentence, the shit was crazy. I'm just like, God damn, got a high ass quality. But you know, when I get passionate about something, I talk. So, nigga, I look sweaty as a bitch. It's a lotion. I'm moisturized. But anywho, I was inspired to make another video today because I was taking a shower this morning and a topic, you know, showed up about I listen to Joe Rogan and all that shit. I'm watching Joe Rogan in the shower, and he mentioned something, and I was just like, man, it's a conversation I had with my dad yesterday. I can make a video on it. So anywho, I'm talking to my dad yesterday. What were we talking about? What was we talking about? Something. But while we was talking, he was just like, hold on. And he always saying hold on, somebody always calling him, right? So he clicked back over for me. Jesus Christ, bro. Detours everywhere. What the fuck y'all niggas doing? The audio kind of sucked too because I was using I had left my AirPods at home. So I was using the wired shit, and I only had in one of the AirPods or whatever, and a lot of the noise was coming from the other one. Like I think the other one was the actual mic, and it was just like rubbing against shit. Anywho, when I made the video, I really want to talk about load management. I really want to talk about it. And I made a video, I guess, just to get my thoughts out. But something I wanted to make today was about marijuana. So I'm on the phone with my dad yesterday, and he clicks back over, whatever. He's like, hello? He was gone for like maybe, I don't know, 30 seconds. And I was like, anyway, what were we talking about? And he was just like, man, why do people call me when they high? And I felt instantly attacked. Because I had just smoked. And I was like, who called you? he said somebody called him or whatever, blah, blah, blah. I ain't got to retell the whole story, but he said that this people, blah, 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 like, why do they call me when they hot? And I was just like, I'm actually surprised that you actually don't tamper in that, considering that you always talking about some deeper shit. You talking about consciousness and all that or whatever. I'm surprised that you don't tamper in that. And he was like, I've tried it. Now, the last time I talked to my dad about this topic, about him smoking weed, probably about, I don't know, 10 years ago. And in that 10 years, you know, when we had that conversation, he ain't never smoked weed. He was 40-something. He's like, I ain't never did it, blah, blah, blah. So obviously, these 2 times that you said you didn't smoke weed and happened in the last 10 years. And he was like, I've tried it, blah, blah, blah. Like, he ain't say he didn't like it, but you can tell when somebody, like, it's something that they not going to try again or whatever. So I was just like, who did you do it with? Because I instantly knew if you didn't like smoking weed, it was because of the trip you had. And I'm blaming the trip you had on the people that you were smoking with. Who did you smoke weed with? I'm assuming that the people that you smoked weed with, you probably already judged, because you already had like a preemptive thought on what weed was like. And the people you probably smoke with, they probably are fucked up. And you blame it on the weed. But you know that they smoke weed, so you probably smoke with them. But what will probably really fuck you up is a lot of the people that's not fucked up, they smoke weed too. You just have no fucking idea. You just assume like, oh, because you meet somebody that's fucked up and they happen to smoke weed and you blame it on the weed or whatever, but then you might not realize you meet somebody that's successful, that actually got their head on their shoulders, and you might be really surprised, like, holy shit, you smoke weed too? Like, don't blame it on the weed, bro. Don't do that. Don't blame it on the weed. But anywho, I just wanted to talk for a second about that, because my dad, I guess he just smoked weed with these people or whatever, and I was trying to explain to him, like, when you smoke weed with somebody, if you're not prepared to smoke weed or whatever, depending on their mood, you might just instantly join their mood, like their consciousness. Now you're in their high. Now you're getting high with them, and you might not enjoy it because it's their high, and you joining in on their high. Their high might be trash. Me personally, when I smoke, I would rather smoke by myself, because when I smoke with somebody else, it's a different high. I might get way too high, or I'm just not high at all, and it's just like, it don't mesh well with them, and they might be super high, acting stupid, like, hey, you know, all that dumb shit. And I'm very functional when I'm high. I'm very focused. I mean, I understand that there's some cons to it. Sometimes when I get high, I'm so focused, I'm completely oblivious to everything outside of my vision. And I'm not talking about my vision with my 2 eyes. I'm talking about my tunnel vision. Like, when I'm focused on something or whatever, like, let's say I get high, right? And I get into a fight. And I'm focused on this fight. Oh, this nigga probably about to get this work. But if somebody come up and sneak me, if I'm so focused on fighting one person instead of fighting a group of people, a nigga might just sleep me. Nigga done. Won't pay no attention. I'm completely, I mean, you're not gonna catch me slipping like that, because I'm aware. I know when it comes to fighting one person, you might have to fight everybody in this bitch. But I mean, that's just an example. So, a better example, if I'm smoking weed and I'm playing my game and I'm completely focused on my game, I might be completely oblivious to the fact that my girl mad as shit at me and she want me to give her attention. And it's probably been hours. And she probably been doing little petty shit to try to get me to give it, and I ain't been paying no attention. You know, they might start texting somebody else, might start just doing cleaning up extra vigorous shit that I'm not paying no attention to or whatever. And I'm just, as soon as the part game over or whatever, I'm just like, yo, you good? All right, bet. Maybe flirt with her a little bit. All right, well, my next part game, I'll be right back. My next part game coming. You know what? I gotta zoom in. I gotta get back in on these niggas. I'm about to do these niggas. But I mean, that's pros and cons. You know, it does kind of help as far as me, give me that tunnel vision or whatever. But I like to experiment with my consciousness too. That's why I was just like, yo, for my dad to just be completely against weed. I mean, he finally broke down and he finally did it. But it's really disappointing to hear my dad say, like, he kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? It sounded like he ain't like it. And I'm just like, yo, you ain't like it because of the people that you did it with. Maybe you need to do it alone. Maybe stop having expectations of what it's supposed to be like to be high. Maybe just smoke and just do something that you regularly do. And no, don't do that because you work all the time. Do not smoke and work. Do not do that. Smoke and do something that you do regularly, like a recreational activity or something. Like if you just like, you know what, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna write a chapter of this book. Get high and do it, bruh. And don't. Some people got to get high. Me personally, I would smoke, do something else, let my high kick in, and then go right. But it's kind of hard to, because you already know once you get focused on something. Let's say I want to make a plan. I want to smoke, and then I'm gonna write a chapter on my book. But I'm waiting for the high to kick in, so I'm like, you know what? Let me sweep this floor right quick. Fucked up, nigga. While I was sweeping the floor, the high kicked in. Now I'm cleaning up for the next 3 hours. House fucking spotless. Ain't write a chapter. Damn. My bad. Let me get high again and try this shit again. House spotless. But it kind of like, you know, you're gonna be in your thoughts. You're gonna really be in your thoughts. You're gonna be thinking and shit or whatever, and it's like your mind's gonna be racing. I won't say that it's gonna be racing like hella fast or whatever, but it's just like, yo, I mean, you and your thoughts, you might be able to piece some shit together that you have not been able to piece together before. It's because you like entering your subconscious, but instead of doing it like while you sleep and all that, I mean, you there. You there. It's like you in your own avatar. You are like your spirit and you're in your body or whatever. And it's just like, yo, it's like you to enter the video game world, but it's real life. And you kind of have this like, hey, if I want to do something, then I'll do it attitude. So, I mean, it's just kind of dope. This is really kind of dope. But again, you know, it's illegal. It's illegal. And it's like, why is it illegal? Like, I'm doing it. I'm not in my own business. Like, yo, the country is really against that shit. Like, if you smoke weed, nigga, you can't find a job. Like, for real? Like, why can't I work and smoke weed, bro? Like, nigga, I can do both. Like, bro, it's what I do in my own. What if going to the gym became illegal? Like, hey, bro, thanks for the job application. We need you to take this piss test. A piss test for what? To see if you've been to the gym in the last 30 days. Excuse me? Like, why can't I go to the gym? Because that shit is against the law. And we don't like people that work here that happen to go to the gym. We like fat fucks who don't judge. So, piss in this cup, nigga. We gonna test your motherfucking testosterone or something, nigga. We gonna find out. Like, why is it illegal? It's something that I'm doing in my own time. It does not affect nobody but me. It affects nothing. I mean, I understand, like, okay, well, what if you get behind a car and you do something? I know I'm going, all that spit gonna be on camera. But what if you get behind a car and you do something stupid? Like, bro, it's the same thing with alcohol. Like, nigga, drinking alcohol is not illegal if you're under 21. I mean, unless you're under 21. But if you get super drunk and get behind a car and fucking kill somebody, I can't even blame that on the alcohol. That's you on your bad decision making. You are a bad decision maker, and your bad decision making has got somebody clapped. That's why you're going to jail. You're not going to jail for drinking. You're going to jail for being stupid. And I feel like as far as marijuana goes, you should only go to jail for being stupid. Not just, niggas is going to jail for possessing weed. Like, nigga, what? Niggas is doing years for possessing weed? Why nigga can't go to jail for possessing cigarettes? Oh, it's because big companies make a lot of money off of that. We ain't making no money off of weed. That's in the streets. And that's why they slowly trying to legalize it so they can make money off of that. When they find a way to make major money off of that, and they gonna tax hella on that shit, and they gonna raise the prices like a motherfucker. This shit gonna be stupid. Can you imagine the prices of alcohol when they was first started bootlegging this shit? A whole pint of some shit, whole gallon of some shit. How much is that, nigga? That's a quarter, bro. Because it probably ain't cost them that much to make it. They ain't get taxed off of it. They ain't have to raise prices like a motherfucker. But like weed, nigga, you already know it's gonna be like $18 to buy a dime. It's gonna be stupid. It's just gonna be like, bro, I'd rather get it off somebody in the street. But they making their weed like in the laboratory. So it's just like, yo, they can make all these different strands. They can make all this different that. They can change a little bit of the, I guess, the DNA of the weed so that it can have certain properties and all that. But you're making it unnatural. But all of that is going to cause the price to go up. And they probably put more addictive shit into it, just like they did cigarettes. So we're going to make it more addictive and all that. That's why I was just like, bro, I would rather weed not be legal. Because they going to do to weed what they did to tobacco, what they did to alcohol. You ain't just gonna be smoking tobacco, you gonna be smoking some other shit. Well, alcohol, I mean, its properties, I don't really know, I ain't really did too much research, but I mean, I'm sure that when it comes to alcohol, it's a little bit harder to add some shit into that because alcohol kills things. It's a cleaner. But you know, some people smoke weed because it give them better sleep. Some people smoke weed because it boosts their mentality. Some people smoke weed just because it's fun. And let me tell you a little something. I done made a little video. I was talking about like when I'm going over there. Because when I'm over there, I mean, a lot of times I'm only over there when I'm asleep. I have my dreams. And I be over there. But nigga, sometimes you get the right weed, you be in the right mindset or whatever. Nigga, you can be over there while you still awake. You in your own mind, and it's lit. You having thoughts that you wouldn't have had if you wasn't high. You having visions and you seeing things that it's just like, bruh, and it's increasing your mood and all that. There is cons to that. Sometimes you can see things that really fuck your mood up and really make you feel some type of way about somebody. Like, yo, I don't fuck with you. But I mean, you seeing some shit, like you seeing a clear vision, and you just like, yo, I don't fuck with this. I don't fuck with none of that, because it is what it is. So basically, like, let's say if you had a fake relationship with somebody, like you cool with them, but you ain't cool with them like that. Not saying that you faking the funk, but it's just like, yo, they might have did something. You just like, I'm not gonna completely judge them off of that. I don't really know them off of that. Maybe I'm just reading too far into it, blah, blah, blah. You know, this and this. Sometimes you might smoke the weed and it's just like, yo, I don't give a damn how far I'm reading into this. This is what happened. These are facts, and I don't fuck with you. Me having you in my life is gonna cause me more problems than me not having you in my life. So I'm gonna need you to vacate the premises. All that. So, you know, but again, I'm here at work, so same bad channel, same bad place. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. I'm out this bitch.